Bitcoin has never done this before. Some very interesting things in the charts to share with you today. Also, lots of base alpha. We're diving into the base ecosystem, as well as continuing a little segment that I like to call I Should Have Bought More Jupe. We'll be diving into all that stuff today. Thanks to CoinStats as well for sponsoring today's stream. More on that in a few minutes. Shout out to everybody joining today in the stream. I see you guys. What is up? Hungry to talk crypto? Hungry to hang out? I love it. I love it. Love seeing you guys. I'm hankering for it. I'm ready. I'm ready to sit down, talk some shop, see what's going on with crypto. The weekend was fun, of course. It's always nice to get a bit of relaxing time with the family and all that stuff. But hey, back to the grind, back to looking at charts, back to talking about crypto coins and finding out how to create intergenerational wealth with crypto. Let's get it. So let's dive in. Have a quick look at the charts here. That elusive MACD bullish cross just keeps getting stretched out. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. Any day now. Any day now. Price currently struggling here. You can see right here, struggling above $71,500. We can see on the chart here that from the 25th of March up until today, we have been getting hammered down at that level. Never said that taking these new highs was going to be an easy thing. Of course, it was always going to be a bit of a struggle. Of course, it was always going to be a challenge. Hey, we had that nice little pump over. We got to 73K. It's very, very exciting. And then down. And now we're struggling. We're still sitting above those previous all-time highs from back in 2021. But we're grinding slowly. We're grinding slow. We did, of course, have Bitcoin ETF flows picking up last week, which was very exciting. So that's pretty cool. Hey, happy Easter, by the way. I forgot it's Easter weekend. Happy Easter to everybody who's celebrating all that fun stuff. Hope you had a nice weekend. Anyway, not too much to report here in the charts. This is the area right now. Apparently, the market is choosing as the line to beat. So let's see if we can get some decisive candle above that 71.5 zone. Of course, that might push us into the MACD bull cross if that does happen. So the things the Bitcoin has never done. Let's get to it. So very interesting stuff here. First time in history, Bitcoin is closing 7 straight green monthly candles. Well, I guess this happened in particular. We're getting to the big thing that ever happened before, which is the highest monthly candle close. But this is pretty interesting. 7 straight green candles. Very, very fascinating. That's wild bullish momentum. And of course, just keeps making me think we gotta have a red month at some point, but no, Bitcoin bulls keep choosing violence. Check this out though. One thing for certain, beautiful. This is what has never happened before for Bitcoin. First monthly candle close above the all-time highs at 69K. Nice. That is really a beautiful moment, a start to something exciting. A new major phase 3 in the cycle about to heat up. So that's very good. That's very good to see. Obviously, we like seeing that. We like seeing Bitcoin showing that kind of strength. 7 green monthly candles, also very, very impressive. But some point, Bitcoin just got to chill out, isn't it? This is pretty wild. I mean, it's almost too fast, too crazy, too bullish. Anyway, I'll take it. Screw it. I'll take it. You keep doing you, Bitcoin. Don't let anybody tell you different, man. Hey, check this out, by the way. Largest USDC inflow ever. 1.4 billion just moved into Coinbase the other day. Money is out there. There is so much money out there. It's actually crazy to think about. Sometimes people think, well, how are our coins going to pump? Oh, the money's there. Even locally in Bitcoin, the amount of whales, the amount of people in crypto with more stupid money than you can possibly imagine, right? People are out here literally buying JPEGs for hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars just because they want to have it. They have so much money. They wake up on a Tuesday. What am I going to do? I guess I'll go buy a JPEG for $5 million. Maybe I'll feel something when I do that. Oh, momentary feeling something, and then back to my malaise of having $1 billion of money and nothing to do with it because that's so much crypto money. It's crazy. Nuts. A lot of money out there, guys. A lot of money keeping coming into the space, which is good. Obviously, we need to see more money coming into the space, see the prices going higher for everything. So that's exactly what's happening. More money keeps coming in all the time, whether it be through ETF products, or through just cash moving it on chain, all the other stuff going on. So it's great. Now let's do a real quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is CoinStats. Now, this actually is our example portfolio. We're doing the 10K to 100K portfolio challenge with a mix of low cap coins and different farming strategies and stuff like that. You can check that out here, of course, on screen now, or join in the newsletter, obviously. But this is about CoinStats. They've got a great product over here if you want to go ahead and check it out. Of course, it's not just a portfolio tracker. They have many, many more things beyond that. So you can manage all your crypto, all your DeFi, all of your NFTs over here on CoinStats. They support most wallets. They support most exchanges, over 1,000 DeFi protocols, over 300 different wallets. So they got your bases pretty damn well covered. They have AI tools for predicting exit strategies, for doing price predictions for coins, which is nice to see more AI tools being implemented for that kind of use case. So it's pretty damn cool. Advanced coin insights, all kinds of different data, as well as holders and all that kind of stuff. Really advanced insights on different coins, which can be very, very useful for you when trying to make your decisions about investing in coins. You can get news alerts, price alerts, get the mobile app so you can start getting that stuff. Great way to get those insights. You can also have a wallet watch list to spy on what whales are doing, which is pretty gosh darn interesting, if you ask me. Advanced portfolio analytics and much, much more. Now, normally $13.99 a month. And it comes with all these great features, 0% swapping fees, because they do have a swapping feature, by the way. The AI features, all that kind of stuff. However, limited time deal. You can get a 50% off of a 1-year plan at $7 per month for their portfolio tracker and all the other advanced features that they have to offer. So go ahead, check it out. There's a link in the description. Go check it. Okay, so thanks to CoinStats again for sponsoring today's stream. Let's get into talking about Base. Crazy stuff happening on Base. So crazy, we got to have a Perrier break. Refreshing. Okay, so $1 billion in DEX volume on Base. Man, this thing has taken off. Base is the new Solana, apparently. Well, actually, Solana is still the new Solana, and Base is now Base. It's really interesting to think about. I'm going to do a video on this soon, but to think about what ecosystems are truly getting the hype right now. Solana, 100%. Base, 100%. Huge, huge hype building around those. Others that are having that potential for massive hype that I'm seeing continually brewing in the background. Avalanche, come on, Avalanche, man. I feel like it's just there. I mean, there's enough sort of like natural, organic, good growth on Avalanche that it's like, okay, it's brewing. It's taking its time to brew, got those tea bags put in there. You're waiting, you're looking at it. Come on, you ready yet? It's getting there. Getting there. I think AVAX has great potential, especially when some of these big games really start taking off. That could bring in a lot of users to the chain, pump meme coins, all that kind of stuff. Need to get some good airdrops going on Avalanche, which haven't really happened that much yet. Mantle, I think, is a very interesting place to be paying attention as well right now, because Mantle, they've been doing all the right stuff. They've been trying to drive a lot of value for the MNT token. They're bringing meme coins on. They're huge incentives, big backing, all that fun kind of stuff. So definitely an ecosystem to be paying a bit of attention to, if you ask me, as well as Phantom. Phantom could be sort of the dark horse of later this year when the Sonic upgrade gets launched. So that could be something to watch out for. Apparently, a lot of airdrops in the works here as well. So, keep an eye on some of these ecosystems that haven't totally taken off yet. I know what you're thinking. What about my other 50 blockchains, Lark? What about my Arbitrum, my Optimism? Yeah, they're going to keep doing things, but they're not getting that same level of hype right now. What about my Polygon? I know. Polygon, come on, man. We need meme coins. We need airdrops. We need hype. Hasn't really come in yet this cycle, but my guess is, again, to not fade the Polygon team because they are some hardcore builders over there. Anyway, this is about Base. Not all those other things, but there's a lot of other things going on too. But definitely look where the hype narratives are happening, because where the hype narratives are happening, that's where the big money is going to be made largely. Obviously, there's a million and one ways to make money in crypto. Always has been, always will be. Okay? But where you see people doing the most amount of degenerate gambling, let's say, where they're not gambling, they are tokenized culture connoisseurs, the meme coin investors. We're seeing that happening on Base and Solana right now, which is driving huge volume, huge hype on these chains. Base, of course, tokenless protocol, although I don't know if Coinbase is ever actually going to release a token for Base. They honestly don't need to. I don't even know why they would. Maybe just because they can, but they don't need to. They certainly don't need to. Base has also taken over all leading layer twos in terms of daily transaction count. That's pretty gosh darn interesting, isn't it? Hey, I wanted to share a little bit with you as well. We did this in our premium investor report the other day. So this is for the Wealth Master newsletter, our premium investor report, highlighting some Base network low cap altcoins. Now, usually we just reserve this stuff for the premium members. I want to share a little bit of this with you today, just because I think there's a lot of alpha right now on the Base chain. And of course, if you want to get our newsletter, you start getting our free newsletters, link in the description, where we share airdrop alpha, DeFi, NFTs, all kinds of crazy stuff. You can upgrade to go premium, get reports just like this one to your inbox every single week as well. Anyway, lots of altcoin gems right now in the Base ecosystem. A lot of stuff that's still relatively undervalued, let's say, compared to how big potential the chain could eventually be. Got to remember, the two biggest coins right now, essentially, that are like really straight Base plays are Aerodrome, which is about a $500 million market cap, and Brett, the meme coin's about a $500 million market cap. So if these can keep moving higher, interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, because I don't think the Base hype is dying down anytime soon. I think the Base hype is just going to keep building. Anyway, the three we pointed out here, and this is not just like a random ape list, guys. You have to obviously go and do your own research. Okay, please keep that in mind. The first one is Benji, Base NJI. Now, I actually bought a little bit of this for our 10K to 100K challenge portfolio, as well as for my personal portfolio, just as a bit of a YOLO. Obviously, it's meme coin, high chance to go into zero. You should definitely be careful, okay? It's a meme coin, okay? Arife says, don't listen to this, guys. They get paid to talk about this coin, blah, 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 blah. I don't get paid to talk about coins, right? I invest in coins. We share a lot of stuff I'm not even invested in here on the channel, because I'm trying to get you guys the best information. I can't invest in every coin in the world, but we're doing all this research all the time. I have a whole team of researchers behind us. We're doing the research. We hope that it's valuable for you. The research we're doing all these like explainer videos and stuff of coins I don't own. And maybe we do the reviews on these sometimes. I'm like, gosh, damn, that's interesting. Maybe I should look at this some more, right? Because we got the whole research team digging into this stuff. I do have sponsors, as you saw. CoinStats is a sponsor today, and we try to mostly focus on products and services. Sometimes we work with blockchain partners. Recently, for example, we've been working with the Polkadot Foundation to spread awareness about the Polkadot blockchain. Not to recommend go out and buy a dot, but actually, hey, this is what's going on Polkadot blockchain. Maybe you're interested in going over there and playing around with stuff, for example. So I look, it's quite funny actually. Every day, my inbox is basically full with an unbelievable amount of offers to shill people's coins, right? Especially meme coins right now. You just wouldn't even believe. 20 DMs a day about some new garbage meme coin to shill. So look, I'm talking about this one here. We did our research on it for the premium investors over at the Wealth Mastery Report. I think, hey, for me, I'm going to throw a bit of money in it. I am a tokenized culture connoisseur as well, or I'd like to be, let's say. So I'm going to risk a very, very, very tiny amount of money on it just for fun. Just like I have some cock in you, like for fun amount. Like we have we put $1,000 in, it's turned into like $3,500 or something like that in our 10K to 100K challenge. Okay. So try to be as transparent as possible with you guys about all the sort of things we have going on. If you ever want to see the full portfolio disclosures, you can find that in the description here on YouTube or on the pinned comment on X. Okay. So anyway, back to it, just so we're all clear on that. We did buy a little bit of this for personal portfolio and for 10K to 100K challenge portfolio. Could go to zero, high chance to go into zero, but hey, let's join in the fun. Let's join in the fun here. Okay. Grand Base. This is another one. So this is a protocol on Base network that's in the perfect position to benefit from the union of Coinbase's BlackRock expansion. With synthetic assets on Grandbase to represent assets of the real world, this becomes an immediate home for institutional investors who are new to blockchain but don't yet trust altcoins. This stuff's all pretty low market cap still too. So anything we're mentioning here, again, high risk, you have to DYR. Do not go and buy something. I don't own this one. Probably not going to get a position on this one. And if you go and buy this, you have to go do your own research on. Don't just buy something because we mentioned it here for a minute, okay? Please, you guys, be responsible investors, all right? Don't just be blind aping this stuff. So that's pretty interesting. The grand base is design is molded around creating optimal value for its participants. Right now, the project hanging around in that super sweet spot right between the final of 3 test nets and the launch of the main net, which is a very interesting time to be getting into a project, potentially. Market cap still pretty gosh darn low, relatively, right? Relatively speaking. So maybe an interesting time to go and do your own research, of course, on that coin. Extra Financed is a leveraged yield farming protocol that was originally designed for the Optimism ecosystem. However, in recently adding Base Network to the protocol, things kicked into high gear for the protocol before Base. XtraFi had acquired a TVL, total value locked, of $30 million in Optimism over 2 years, but in just a few short months, it pulled in $70 million on Base because the Base hype is there, 100%. So Extra Finance includes all the latest and greatest degen farming mechanics to make sure its users always get the most ridiculously high yields available, including stable yields, reinvesting, long, short, or market neutral farming, all the kind of usual games you see in a DeFi app, okay? And as a bonus here, we also have Definitive flying below the radar of most users on Base's. Definitive is an execution platform, an API for DeFi, offering non-custodial smart contracts and automation services backed by proprietary off-chain engine known simply as Core. So again, guys, if you want to read the report's there for premium members. Otherwise, you've got the names here, guys. Go and do your own research. Please do not blindly ape, okay? We're sharing our research with you. But it's just that it's our research. You need to do your research before you go and ape or any of your money into anything. Okay, please. Just can't make that clear enough for you guys. So I wanted to share this with you because meme coin season is just well and truly going insane, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this Nyan Cat. What is going on? This is the top daily gainer. 59,153% in a day. Cats are the new meta. In case you've been asleep all weekend, wake up, time to get back to work. Cats are the new meta, guys. Here I am investing in dog coins, and cats are the new meta, apparently. Anyway, it's all about cats. Nyan Cat, whatever that cat is, Catino, cat bread. What is going on in the meme coin space right now? It's crazy. Now, of course, everybody's chasing the dream again, aren't they? It's all about that first hit, man. You just want to get it in there. Oh, meme coins. Yes. And get that high. Oh, God, so good. And you might get it again. Come on. Yeah, again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're chasing the dragon. You're not going to get that same one again, are you? But you keep chasing. You can't catch the dragon, but you keep chasing. Anyway, this guy. This dude took $35K and turned it into $44 freaking million in just 5 days. A gain of 1,267x. It's the dream. It's the dream. This is what meme coiners are all about, man. This is what you want to get. You want to put a few $1,000 in, well, $35,000 is big money to risk, right? For most people in the world. Let's keep that real. Again, people in crypto have wild amounts of money and can risk to get on. Hey, I'm going to buy $35,000 of a cat meme coin here just listed. Again, huge amounts of insider deals, huge amounts of insider baseball, sniper bots, people who literally spend their entire days doing this every single day. So the odds are always against you. You gotta keep that in mind as well here, okay? Anyway, this is wild. These are the kind of stories that keep people flooding into this market right now. I mean, look at that. Who doesn't want to turn $35,000 into $44 freaking million? What's going on? Of course, as always, obviously, the liquidity is not there for him to cash out $44 million, but he has $44 million worth of this coin now. So that's exciting. Oh my gosh. Here's a guy who put, what is this? Put $1 million in to buy some Mew. and he's already got $90 million in profits. But again, oh my gosh, we go back here. Again, if you have $1 million to put into a meme coin, I mean, it's a different level of the game, right? We're talking about people who have tens to hundreds of millions of dollars. So when they're playing this game, it's different levels, right? But if you'd put $500 into this, you still would have made really, really good money. It's all about the levels of the game, right? So even though these numbers are shocking and big and crazy and wild and fun to talk about, it's not necessarily indicative of what your average person is probably going to experience when doing this. In fact, while it's nice to talk about the winners, you got to remember a lot of people are losing a lot of money on meme coins too. That's the other side of the story. It's very rarely talked about these days. Cat coins altogether surpassing a $2 billion market cap. Meow, meow. Look at that. Here's an interesting one shared by Fish, Crypto Fish X. It says, so many of you are way too obsessed with being early to meme coins. Let me tell you a story. I was 2 days late to Cock and You. By that time, it was already greater than $10 million market cap, fully diluted value FUD. Whatever. Everyone was saying it was too late. There's no room to 100x anymore. In fact, when it dumped from 45 million to 20 million a few days later, I took the opportunity to double my stack. Initially, I was not a top 100 holder, but now I'm top 30 by virtue of just holding every single one of my coins while everyone else was selling. I'm quite certain of outperforming most of you who have been rotating to the newest meme coin every other day in hopes of being early. And I'll continue to hold very comfortably because I think we haven't reached peak bull run yet. I don't think we're even close, which is insane. So I'm tired already. I'm totally taking a 6-month vacation next bear market. The team is competent, getting listed on Bybit's, not something that's trivial. True. AVAX is literally supporting the price. This is true. $100 million AVAX Foundation fund just for buying meme coins. Tokenized culture connoisseurs over at Avalanche. That's what the moral of the story. If you think you're late, you're probably not. Don't overthink it. Go with coins that Avalanche Foundation are supporting. Now, of course, in this coin, he's very much an Avalanche, but I was thinking a very similar thing about like Brett, for example, which is the big meme coin on base right now. Like, yeah, $500 million market cap right now, but like, what if it goes to like 10, 20 billion, which it could. I'm not saying it will. Very, very speculative game, meme coins, right? But look how much some of this other stuff has gone up. It's crazy. Why are some of these meme coins just going so insane? It's absolutely wild. Again, be careful, guys. Jack Newell bring up a very good point here. He says, how much of this meme coin bubble is actually wealth? A lot of it is just paper. This is something very important to remember. He says, the answer is much less than I expected. Between the biggest 4 memes I can think of, total liquidity on chain doesn't even add up to $100 million. Think about how crazy that is. So even though they're worth billions in market cap, the biggest holders can't sell. There's not enough liquidity. There's not enough buyers on the other end. And that's a very real problem with meme coins, is that if you do succeed and you get the guy, right, you get that one meme coin that goes crazy and you make a bunch of money, you may not be able to sell. Like that guy who's got 44 million or the guy's got $90 million. There's not enough liquidity for those guys to actually get $90 million out without completely crashing the price. Food for thought, huh? Food for thought. Something to keep in mind. The intricacies of this game, because it's a tough game. People make it look easy. People think it's easy because they see others making money doing it. And there is money to be made in meme coins. And they're fun. It's a laugh. Like Cock and You, man, that stuff's hilarious. It's a laugh, okay? But keep in mind all these little things that stack the odds against a lot of people when it comes down to it. Hey, real quick, guys, huge month coming up for Solana, by the way. Lots of airdrops on the way. We have a huge amount of liquidity injection coming into the Solana ecosystem. So very quickly, you can see everybody rushing from base back over to Solana and back and forth. Mercenary capital, everybody moving around, chasing the hot new things. Would not be surprised. We have Zeus Network. Shout out, of course, to anybody who is a Jupe staker, because you're going to be getting that, of course, the launchpad fees plus an airdrop specifically for you from the Zeus team. Those guys bringing Bitcoin to Solana. Love it. Camino Finance, they're doing 7% of their total supply. Of course, been talking about Camino Finance many, many times. Tensor, leading NFT marketplace on Solana. Now, I think I did like, I don't know, 2 or 3 transactions on Tensor, so I never really farmed it very much. I just NFTs, man, I don't have the time, don't have the patience, just I don't care. And even for farming airdrops, like, ugh, bleh. But hey, maybe those couple NFTs I bought and sold will do something for me. I don't know, probably not, but that's coming out too. Parcel, this is when I had a bunch of cash in, farmed a truckload of points. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's going to turn out really well. We shall see, of course. 7.5% of total supply coming out. I think a lot of people are very, very excited about that one. Drift, probably not going to get a lot on that one. I did some trades. I screwed around on the app a little bit, but overall, I didn't get very many points. Just kind of lost interest. I don't know. Was losing more to sort of just fees and stuff than I was really getting in terms of points or what points could be worth. I'm looking at like the leaderboards and I'm like, okay, I got like 50 points and I've lost $500 in trading fees, and the top traders got like 7.5 million points or something. Like, oh, wow. Maybe I'm mid curving it. Maybe I should have spent more money, fought harder, but probably not gonna get much on drift. But hey, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Zeta Markets, I do qualify for this one. I had crap all money over there, but I do qualify for this one, so we'll see what plays out there. IONET, I've been doing the Galaxy tasks. We'll see how that turns out. We, of course, talked about this on a 10K to 100K challenge in the newsletter, so we'll see how that plays out. Lots of airdrops, of course, still will be coming, obviously, for the Solana ecosystem, so keep an eye out for that. Jupiter, it's at about $1.60 or something now, man. Should have bought more. Lark. I bought a lot. It's actually, I think, my third biggest position now is Jupiter, which is crazy and kind of a bit unexpected, but there you go. They flipped Ethereum Uniswap again in 24-hour fees. It happened a few times, of course, but I think that the staking mechanism could be a real big money attractor for Jupiter, because if those airdrops start getting real juicy, I mean, man, watch out. Right now, you're still getting about 20% APY. It's not really APY, but you're getting about 0.2 Jupe per 1 Jupe you have staking and voting and governance stuff. If you vote on all the governance stuff, plus you get the launchpad fees, plus you get airdrops from the different launchpads who are, trying to bribe people to be the next launchpad, etc. So should have bought more. No, it's okay. I bought enough. I'm doing okay, guys. Don't worry, I'll be right. But yeah, it's always quite funny to see these some of these coins, they come out, and sometimes it just feels so damn obvious. And for me, I don't know, Jupiter felt pretty obvious. Like, it's the big beta play for Solana, this ecosystem. Maybe things start going wrong and I lose a bunch of money, but it's currently working out okay. So there you go. Also, I think IDOs are going to make a bit of a comeback here. And I know they're tricky to get into, which is, I think, why we see meme coins be so damn popular, because anybody can get into a meme coin. Just go and get on Solana, get on your get on Base, go get on your decentralized exchange, throw some money in. You can be early, okay? It's much more egalitarian, perhaps we can say. You're only fighting against the whales and the insiders and the Telegram groups and all that stuff. You're still plankton in the game, but at least you're with other plankton. Let's say it's a little more equitable in that sort of regard. But I think places like Ape Terminal will have some pretty big IDOs. I mean, they've already had insane IDOs. The average ROI has been 1,669%. That's crazy. Lots of big names coming up too on Ape. So they do like a lottery system where you have to go and, put your name down, hope for a spot. But it's one of those things. If you try for every one, you might just get one. And just getting one is probably worth all the time that you spend clicking the buttons trying to get into everyone. So I think we'll see, whether it be Ape Terminal, CoinList, or wherever else, launchpads make a big comeback, and these sort of options for retail investors to get into these early stage sales will be big. They're huge last cycle, and as long as they make money, they'll be big this cycle. And so far, well, Ape Terminal is showing us they have been making money, of course. Anyway, just want to shout that out. Of course, sign up to the newsletter. Okay, so let's talk. We already got the Perrier open, guys. We're cracking it early today. But let's talk crypto. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's hang out for 10, 15 minutes, talk coins. I know that was a bit of a long presentation. I try to keep these things like 20 minutes, but I feel like we had a lot of stuff to go through today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was useful there for you. So, Lark, can you add more jupe to your stake? I have many times. I'm not sure why you can't. Interesting question. Maybe try to reach out to the team if something is strange there, but I've been able to do it multiple times. Litecoin pumping. You know, I was reading a post about Litecoin over the weekend, and I'm still not sold, but I was reading a post about Litecoin, and it brought up a good point that Litecoin is probably one of the only other coins that is very non-controversially a commodity. What a smack in the face it'd be if we get a Litecoin, like a Bitcoin Cash ETF, before we get an Ethereum ETF or a Solana ETF, which of course markets really, really want. I mean, yeah, okay, like Litecoin, I know, guys. I like to trash on Litecoin because it is essentially a coin that doesn't have a lot of value, I think, in the current marketplace. But obviously, people still do like it. You know, the narratives are still being used. Let's say I don't think they hold as much water as people might like to think they hold, but they are still being used. But if they get a Litecoin ETF, watch out, dog. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Be crazy. That'd be quite funny, actually. I would laugh. What are you gonna do? I would laugh. Jeff Thomas says, you guys need to get into these tokens during the bear market bottoms to get the returns you're discussing. Buying now after a 6 to 10x has already happened. You're going to end up with shit profits. Jeff, I agree. The best time to buy is during the bear market, during the big accumulation phase, all that kind of stuff. The problem is, and I agree with Jeff. The problem is that most people aren't paying attention in the bear market, and most people don't want to pay attention when the next bear market comes. Now, I am of the belief that, look, we're only tiny bit above the previous all-time high for Bitcoin. We haven't really taken off yet. I mean, Bitcoin's still probably going to go to 150, 215, $210,000. Maybe we get 250K this cycle. I don't know. We'll see. But if that happens, you're still early enough. Now, are your returns going to be as good as the guy who bought Solana for $10 buying now, and you're going to sell your Solana for $900 or something, let's say $1,000? I don't know. No, obviously not. Can you still make money? Yes. Is the risk reward changed? Absolutely. You're taking more risk for less reward at this point. But that's just a fact, man. A lot of people come into the market at the wrong time. Now, good news. If you're here, you're listening, you're not here at the wrong time. A lot of you guys I know were here during the bear market and you were buying and you're accumulating. So well done. For those of you who are newer to the space, maybe you're just showing back up. Maybe you tuned out after 2022. You're coming back now. Maybe this is your first time in crypto. Welcome, by the way. Welcome to the craziness. A lot of opportunity still. Huge opportunity in the market still. But if you're looking to the big coins to make big gains for you, it's not going to happen. Top 10, top 20, top 30 coins. Don't go looking there for big, crazy gains there. 3, 5, maybe 10x for, lower sort of top 20 or top 30 coins. Sure. But don't go looking for life-changing wealth there. That's why people are aping into meme coins and all this other craziness, because that's where like wild outsized gains for huge outsized risk can happen. Okay. Let's see here. Is Solana a good pick? Now, I was just saying the risk reward's not fantastic on Solana at this point. I mean, still, Solana is one of the most hyped coins of the market cycle, so it's not like you're going to do terrible, right? But it's one of the biggest coins out there right now. So realistically, what are your expectations for that? Now, if you are just bringing in, okay, I got to bring in $1 million. I don't want to have any sort of liquidity problems. I'm going to bring in $1 million and be able to sell for $3 million like that with no slippage. Okay. Maybe that's a good bet. Really. But if you're looking for, if you don't have that kind of position, maybe you just have 10K. If you have 10K, man, top 50 coins are really not going to be like the thing that make you rich. Okay. Okay. I'm doing good today, man. I'm doing good. When Litecoin and Ethereum Classic start moving, it's game on. Ethereum Classic, how does that thing still exist? What a pile of garbage. I mean, hey, you know, Litecoin, I'd take Litecoin over ETH Classic any day. I'll put that out there. Okay. Red says, I bought my jute bag on the $1.26 dip. I staked a bit. I don't know when the Zeus snapshot was, but I think it was a few days ago. So if you've just done this a couple days ago, you probably missed it. Sorry, but you probably missed it. But that being said, there's lots more launch pads and stuff coming up. So be active. You have to be active in governance. If you're staking Jupe, you have to be active in governance. You have to be getting in there, voting on stuff. Otherwise, you're not going to get any airdrop. How high can Jupe go? I've been thinking about this, and I feel like, and I could be totally wrong, but I feel like $20 is not actually crazy. That's only about a 10x in price from here. It's a little over $2 billion market cap. Like Uniswap went up to a similar market cap last market cycle. I'm not saying that's what it's going to go to, but it wouldn't be surprised either. Again, beta play on one of the most bullish blockchains of the cycle could happen, but I'm playing it by ear versus trying to get stuck to some particular number. Okay. Lark, what are your thoughts on Polkadot falling? Well, the thoughts on Polkadot haven't really changed regarding Dead. If you guys aren't up with the Dead controversy, so Dead's doing an airdrop. They have done an airdrop for people. It was much smaller than initially promised. There apparently will be more future airdrops, but the Polkadot governing board pulled last minute funding, which I think was going to be used for like market making and stuff like that. So the guys behind Dead said, screw it, we're taking it private. And that changed the dynamics a lot of Dead, the airdrop, the community support, all that stuff. So it doesn't really affect Polkadot per se, more just affecting Dead. So Polkadot 2.0 does not rise or fall based on a meme coin launching. We have other meme coins launching too. So, okay. Let's get caught up with the chat here. I always get a few minutes behind, don't I? Casey, why did you just obviously avoid that ICP question? Well, yeah, there's about, I don't know, 1,000 questions coming through in the chat right now. I'm not trying to avoid ICP questions. I don't know that much about ICP personally, so it's really hard for me to comment on. I'm not trying to avoid your coin. Okay, we're actually doing an explainer video on ICP in like a few weeks. It's somewhere in our schedule of content, so it is coming up. All right, so ICP guys, y'all got to chill. All right, I'm not trying to I'm gatekeeping ICP, man. I'm not talking about it. No, man, I just don't know that much about ICP. Okay, I can't be an expert on every single coin in existence. I can't. It's too much. And it's already my full-time job. And I try to have the ability to comment on as many things as possible. And doing these explainer videos is very useful for me too, because my team researches this stuff. We put it all together, make a video on it. I get to learn a bit more. So maybe I'll have something more to say on ICP after that. And of course, we shared the news the other day about ICP and their doing AI computations on chain stuff. That's cool stuff. Kudos where kudos is due. But I don't know enough about ICP to make regular commentary on it. So I know you guys are asking, but you're asking the wrong guy. Okay? Not trying to avoid talking about your coin. It's just hard for me to talk about something I don't know that much about. There you go. Hope that makes sense. Peace out, Troy. If I had $10,000 to enter the market right now, what would my higher market cap plays be? I wouldn't go, well, if it were me, not you, Caleb, if it were me, I wouldn't go higher market cap. I only had 10K. You're not getting rich on Bitcoin, man. You're not getting rich on ETH. You're not getting rich on Solana. I mean, if you want to turn that 10K into, let's say, 30K, yeah, okay. Go for the high market cap coins. You'll be fine. If you want to turn that 10K into 100K, you got to go a bit farther down. A lot of coins in the top 100 look pretty gosh darn good, especially sort of like 50 to 100. There's probably a lot of nice coins in there. They're going to 10x, not with certainty, of course, but have much better chance of doing that compared to a lot of other stuff. If you go down that sort of, let's say, 100 million to $1 billion market cap zone, that's probably the real sweet spot for like 10 to 20x gains. Again, a lot of crap down there, but a lot of real gem stuff that's going to be big. Okay, so that would be my thought on it. AOs, I have to take another look at. I haven't looked at them in a while. Don't have a good opinion on it right now, but we'll have to look at them again. Maybe we'll put it on our review list for the future. Link, yeah, Link does this, man. It kind of moves and then does nothing, and everybody loses faith in it and sells their bags, chase something new, and then it'll move again. Basically, I still think Link goes to about 140 bucks, something like that. Maybe a bit higher. I was doing the fib charts on this the other day, and it get the 3.618 fib lines at like 180 or something like that. So maybe we get that high. We'll see. But yeah, it'll go. Chainlink will go. Patience. I'm patient. You don't have to be patient. You can sell your bags one. But I'm being patient on my Chainlink bags. Of course, it's easy to be patient on something when you're like 200% in profits because, of course, we were buying that back on the $7. A lot of meme coins being shilled here in the comments. Meme coins. Lark, you should do some reviews on games. Yeah, we got some. We'll be doing some reviews on games too. Absolutely. We're trying to do 2 explainer videos, not really reviews, more explainer videos, what these things are, what they do. We also have some top like gaming coin content and stuff coming. So it's really interesting. I was looking at my 10K to 100K experiment portfolio today. I'm writing that up for the newsletter for tomorrow. And our gaming coins are getting slaughtered right now, like bad. One of them is doing well, Myria, Myria. Myria is doing decently. It's up like 30% or something like that. So it's not bad. But our 3 more specific gaming coins, Mixmob, Legends of Illumia, and Krita, which I think are all pretty bullish, low cap altcoins. And they're like really small cap stuff here, right? So Legends of Illumia, their game is coming up pretty soon. That could be a big catalyst. Mixmob, they've already got sort of their early stage releases out. They have major releases coming throughout the rest of the year. That could be an interesting spot to look. And Krita's like just super flying under the radar, man. It's absolutely crazy. It's like what they're building with the team behind it, all this stuff. Like, I'm pretty surprised, like not more people have paid any attention to this gaming coin, but maybe I will be wrong and it'll just go to zero. But I feel like at the current market cap, the risk reward ratios, pretty high potential, but none of those have moved yet in our portfolio. They're all down anywhere from 10 to like almost 40%, I think, for Illumia. So they're getting their butts handed to them right now because everyone's chasing meme coins and stuff like that. How long meme coin insanity can last is anyone's guess. As long as human greed, I guess meme coins are going to keep pumping like crazy. But gaming will have its moment in the sun. And I think there's a lot of great games out there that, yeah, like you said, are down massively right now and have big potential, I think, in capturing users and capturing hype throughout this bull market cycle. Let me see here. So much meme coin shilling in the chat. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you see 20 people shilling a meme coin in the chat, don't buy it. Just, life advice. Let's call it that. Where are we at? Oh, thoughts on Injective moving forward. I think Injective has done a lot of the right stuff, but now it comes that moment where we need to see like virality happen for Injective. It's got all the right stuff built. And I've got a big bag of Injective. Again, you guys can see my portfolio disclosure, description, pin, comment on X. But now it's that moment where it's like, okay, you got everything built. A lot of the apps, like I've used Helix, I used Black Panther, I've used Talus. I haven't been super impressed with any of them per se. I've screwed around buying and selling meme coins and stuff just to play, right, on Injective. And it's fine, but we haven't really had any big, massive airdrops yet that have like had huge capital injections. I think about the effect that like Jito had, Pith had on Solana, Jupiter had on Solana. It made people rich overnight. And then they take that money and they gamble on chain. They reinvest that money on chain. They stake those coins. It creates a huge wealth effect. So Injective's got to get that going on right now. They got to get apps that are irresistible for people to use, get people super excited about it, stuff like that. Not saying they can't, but that's, I think, like the next step for Injective. So currently up massively. It's like $40 or something right now. Wild. So it's already up 300 or 200% over its previous market cycle peak. So it's way in the new all-time high price discovery area. We'll probably get marked up again. But I think we get real moves for injective when all that stuff happens. Okay, guys, one or two more and we'll finish up for today. Injective was a garbage coin that's done nothing all year. Well, it only went up 40x last year, so maybe it's taking a breather. Needs a bit of time, man. Can't just go up only forever. Trent balls. I guess that's probably a meme coin. Okay, guys. Keith, how do you find new coins before they pop? That is the age-old question, is it? It's a tricky proposition. Look, Dex Tools is a great website. Helps you find stuff really early, especially for like meme coins and stuff like that. It's a pretty essential tool. To be honest, in terms of finding other things before they pop, you got to get in there and just do the research, man. We try to share a lot of early stage stuff with you in the newsletter here on the channel. We shared some interesting base plays. Again, not that you have to go buy any of those, but maybe you want to research. Maybe there's a spark of interest there for you. You can go check it out. We share lots of other stuff too. Some of those gaming coins that I just mentioned, there you go. But in terms of you finding stuff on your own, well, first, of course, you have to be willing to put in the research and the time. You know, you can find, of course, different Telegram groups and stuff where people are sharing alpha and research and all that sort of stuff. But one of the easiest ways to find any of these things, choose which niches you're interested in. Say you want to find gaming coins. Go to coinmarketcap.com or go to CoinGecko and search in their gaming category. And just go look at the lower market cap stuff that's under $50 million market cap, hasn't taken off, and then go and check these out. Are there people still talking about this? Are their socials still active? Are there big backers? Is the team near release on products and stuff like this? I'm telling you, if you've got like a gaming coin and they're not about to release a product in 2024, no way, Jose. They're done. Oh, guys, we're going to have the game coming in 2026. Yeah, in the middle of the next bear market. Screw off. Get out of here with your bullshit. Okay? But there's a lot of great gems out there. So these are some ways to find it. On-chain information, Dex tools, very useful. Curate the information that you're following on like X, for example. X is a great app for finding all kinds of early alpha. Basically, everything that you're seeing, though, you have to keep in mind, everybody's got some kind of conflict of interest when it comes to it, right? We own the coins we're talking about. A lot of people are getting paid to talk about the coins that they're talking about. That happens a lot. Okay, so keep these kind of things in mind when you're seeing this, but still, you can find really great information out there. Okay, so just keep that with a grain of salt. Robin, say something positive about ADA. Hey, there's a great new meme coin. Actually, I don't know if it's a great new meme coin. There's a new meme coin called ADA on Solana, which apparently Anatoly Yakovenko's dog was named ADA. What? I don't know what you're thinking, but he's a secret Cardano fan. No. Apparently, the dog's like 14 years old, and this dog was around way before the Cardano blockchain existed, okay? Ada Lovelace is a very famous computer scientist. People know about her, okay? Anyway, I would say the biggest positive for Cardano right now is, of course, its wild community who are just like super into Cardano, and of course, the giant amount of staking that's going on Cardano, which locks up a gigantic, not locks up, but let's say monopolizes a gigantic percentage of the supply. So in terms of not wanting to fade a community, I would say the Cardano community is a very, very strong community. So that's a good thing. Obviously, lots of things must happen, and I'm not sure that Cardano is justified to have a top 10 market cap position based on-chain metrics and total value locked and all that sort of stuff. But the market disagrees with me. You guys disagree with me. A lot of people like buying and holding Cardano. So there you go. Holy crap, we did it again. We're like 48 minutes, guys. We got to finish up this stream. I'm telling you, I'm going to try to get these things down at least to 40 minutes. All right. We got to get the first half shorter because I end up rambling. It's too much stuff. I try and keep these more concise for you guys. It's a thing. We work on it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A session. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for spending some time with me talking crypto today. I'll see you in the next stream. Peace.